Oh my God, your plants are dying. You just bought them from the store. You just spent $50 this weekend. What do you do? Well, a lot of the time your plants are dying, or you think they're dying because there's transplant shock. You just took that plant you bought from the store and just shoved it in a new pot of soil. So a new home, it's not used to it. It's not understanding. It used to be indoors in a greenhouse. Now it's outdoors. So what do? Okay. Transplant shock is a real problem that almost every gardener goes through every year. The few things I would say to fix transplant shock are make sure you are hardening off the plant first, which means if it was grown in a greenhouse and you just stick it outside immediately, don't do that. Just slowly introduce it to outside more and more and more every day until it's outside the whole time. Then you want to make sure that you are digging a potting hole that's the perfect size for it, that's also not too hot, right? You don't want to put it into some soil that's just loaded with fertilizer and a bunch of other things that it's not used to. Put it in there, make sure it's gentle. And then if you still have transplant shock, you can use an amino acid based product or a calcium based product like this. And this you just water in a teaspoon into your water, and that's going to remove all the transplant shock. It's going to soften the roots, make sure that they're more calm, they're gentle, and they're more comfortable moving around the soil profile. Transplant shock is really more of just the roots saying, I'm not moving past this point, I don't feel comfortable, and then it sits there and doesn't take up as much food and water as it should, so it doesn't grow, it's stunted. So transplant shock is curable, it's fixable. We recommend Green Aminos every time, but also just best practices. If you need more information, go to thegreengrow.com.